The houses opposite are empty, the street quiet, apart from the whistling man. I feel alone in this world. Then I hear the floor creak upstairs. It is my amnesic mother. I stand behind her in the bathroom. She glares at herself in fright and mumbles in confusion. The person in the mirror is me. But I am 20 years too old. 25. Then she notices she isn't alone. She notices my existence. I am a stranger to her. I ask her to go for a walk with me while I explain everything. We walk in silence, hearing only the occasional shriek of a crow, or a dog's plaintive bark, children's voice, and the hums of the city. I thought of my father, of his death. That is where I'll start. Though I was scared that reality might take my happiness away, still, without telling the truth, my mother would start inventing memories, which is even worse. Last week, she started throwing frames, pillows, and anything she could find because she claimed that I kidnapped her to do some sort of experiment. I didn't want something like that to happen again, so I start to talk. It was 2 days after my birthday, my 11th birthday, when our family shattered. We were in the kitchen and I was eating lunch while you were making food. Everything was peaceful until the doorbell rang. You answered the door, and guess who it was? It was that guy Mike. He came over. You invited him in while Dad was in the backyard working on his batting skills. You must have forgot that he was still at home because you and Mike made a lot of noise. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want Dad to find out because I thought that would make him sad. But your noises got louder and louder, and this finally caught Dad's attention. He barged in through the kitchen door, but only to find you and Mike kissing. Dad got so angry when he saw what you were doing and swung his bat at Mike. I was traumatized by what was happening and I froze. I couldn't do anything but to sit there unable to move. I started to smell something burning. It was something you were cooking. Next thing I knew, the fire alarm went on. The stove ignited and smoke fills the house. The alarm intensified as your fight progressed. Dad was about to smash Mike's head again, but you came in and the bat hit you instead. All because you protected Mike. I paused to look at my mother. Her hands motioned toward her forehead. She feels the scar, a scar of history. The look on her face gives me a relief. She seems to trust me now, and so I continue to talk. After Dad realized what he had done, he staggered back in shock. Then Mike took his bat and hit him over the head. Dad smashed into the glass table and shattering it to pieces. One of the pieces pierced through his chest. I froze. The alarm continued as I stood there, not knowing what to do. Our neighbors saw a fire through the windows and called the cops. By the time help arrived, it was already too late. Dad had lost his life. But you, on the other hand, were hospitalized for 7 years. You lost all your memories. Every night when you sleep, the next morning you forget everything. As for Mike, the police caught him and charged him with murder. He's in jail serving his time. By the time I finished my story, I realized that we are already outside our house. I motioned for my mother to get inside, but she has stopped walking and just stands there. She yells, "I can't stay in this place, where my life was ruined and everything taken away from me. Stay away from me, you liar, you slut, you stole my husband for his money. Where is he?" Silence. A heartbeat that seems to last forever. I walk towards her, but she moves back and yells for me to get away. I'm confused. I'm worried. I'm scared. She is inventing stories again. I feel helpless, alone. The mother I have tried to serve for all these years still believes that I'm her foe. And so I start to run, with tears falling down my face. I tried. I really tried. I feel like running away somewhere far away, but I cannot. I cannot leave my mother. I cannot leave her abandoned. I cannot ruin the rest of her life. As I start to come down, I reassure myself by thinking another day would end, another day lost and forgotten.